to drive to work to pay for this car, buy this car to drive to work.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I'm Jordan, and today this is gonna be for fun, essentially. It's a little snippet from Kulinski versus Charlie Kirk at Politicon 2019. I wanted to watch these live on Saturday and Sunday, but it's like they're difficult to find. What I saw was like Nico House did. I was like, oh fuck. Like I looked on Saturday and I'm like, I can't find anything that's actually showing what's going on here. And then the next day I'm like, oh, I'll take a day off. And then Sunday, fucking Nico House has the live stream of it. I'm like, fuck. Damn it, Nico. You need to warn people of this before so I could have prepared. But maybe during a live stream later in the week I go over the whole thing. Both the Kulinski and Kirk debate, also the Kasparian and Lauren debate. Before I get started, please donate to Devon's Journey to Recovery. It's not for us, it's for charity. So if you want to help someone pay their medical bills because we don't have single payer, if you're one of those types, one of those socialist types, you might want to donate at Devon's Journey to Recovery, GoFundMe link in the description box. Alright, so this video is going to be for fun. This is just fun, silly stuff. They start getting into a discussion about freedom of speech. And Kyle's like, I support freedom of speech. And then he brings up an example of how he supports freedom of speech. And it turns into this. It's going to be funny.
I believe in free speech, which is why I think Colin Kaepernick should be in the NFL right now.
Yes. Well, Colin Kaepernick was never fired from the NFL because he decided to kneel during the national anthem. He's not in the NFL because he's a horrible quarterback. What?
Now let me stop Charlie there. He's out of the NFL because he's a horrible quarterback. Now I'm just gonna take a peek here. Let's see. Colin Kaepernick is 6'4", 225. He had a fucking cannon arm, noticeably, like well above average arms, throwing velocity. He could run, well above average runner. Took them to a Super Bowl in 1 year. His coach left and the team started sucking and there wasn't great parts around him and shit. But to say that a 6'4", 225 quarterback with a cannon arm and can run that has no spot in the NFL? What? Like people say Tebow couldn't really throw. This guy could fucking throw. Maybe not the most accurate, but he had a fucking arm. Right? He could throw. He had a quick release and threw fucking hard, and could run if he's in trouble. That stuff does not get left out of the NFL for no reason, right? So yeah, the kneeling stuff and the controversy of it, that got him out of the NFL, right? Not his rocket arm and and his 4.6 40 speed. That's what got him out of the NFL. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. They'll take backups all over the fucking place. Even if you don't want him as a starter, you'll take him as a backup. In fact, that type of athlete, you'll try to convert him. But hey, man, you ever think about wide receiver or tight end or something? So that just shows this dude knows nothing about sports. He'll add to that point.
Yeah, look at all these NFL experts over here. I'm sure they do.
If Colin Kaepernick was any sort of decent quarterback and not throw 14 interceptions and only 8 touchdowns in his last season with the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, what? 14 interceptions and 8 touchdowns? Really? That's weird because hopefully you guys can see this, but I'm looking at his stats here. He hasn't had one season where he's thrown more interceptions than touchdowns. And in fact, his last season, he had 16 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. That's actually pretty good. That means you're taking care of the ball, actually. In 11 starts? Yeah, that's pretty freaking good. And considering, like, who's his teammates? Are these the greatest receivers, greatest offensive line? And even that, like, if your offensive line sucks, it's like you still have a guy who can run fast. So, yeah, the team didn't win games, but I don't think that's because of Colin Kaepernick. Once again, this is just fun. Like these shill type guys, like, they suck at everything. They try to bring up a sports reference and they suck at it. Horrible. They're in this debate, which I might go over live on Friday or Saturday or something. Not on this channel, our second channel, link in the description box. We're banned on this channel for like 90 days. Probably like 40 something days now. I don't know. But yeah, even when they bring up foreign policy, like he says he doesn't want it. Like, I want to get America out of the Middle East. When Charlie Kirk says something like that, like, he still gets it wrong. He still gets it wrong because he doesn't know the fucking details of what's happening, of what happens there. He won't bring up funding rebels in Syria or what the white helmets really are. By the way, Trump, I believe, gave $4.5 million to the white helmets, and I usually have these Trump fans coming to me telling me, what? Trump is saving the day and he's getting us out of the Middle East. Let me show you information about what Obama did. Here's information on the white helmets. I'm like, Trump's funding them now. Oh, by the way, Trump's funding those moderate rebels through Saudi Arabia. Probably through Turkey as well. So it's like, yeah, these kind of guys, they suck on multiple levels. Yeah, I don't even think I need to do anymore. That was just a fun little clip of some dude talking about football who has no idea about football. Doesn't know anything about sports, probably. One of those guys who reads statistics on the athletes and then says whether the player is good or not. Right? Yeah, I mean, he even got those wrong. He got Kaepernick's statistics wrong. But once again, talking from a guy who's played sports at a high level, relatively high level, and you look at a guy like Colin Kaepernick, who's 6'4", 225, who can run like a deer and throw like a fucking bazooka. It's like, that guy's sticking around. Like, that's Michael Vick, but bigger. He's not as fast as Vick, but he probably had a better arm. He probably had more velocity in his throwing arm. And he ran pretty fast. And he's 6'4", 225. Just being real with you, man. Go on, son. I think he threw out a first pitch at a baseball game for the San Francisco Giants and threw it like 85 miles an hour. Like, if you threw like 90 something, it's like, you're like a major league pitcher. And I bet if he worked on it, he'd be major league pitcher level. That's insane. People think it's just your shoulder's strong. That's why you throw 90. Like, no. That means their legs, their fucking core, their torso, all of it is sturdy and strong. That means, yeah. Or they move really fast. And he probably has a mixture of both. Of being really strong and moving really fast. And this guy somehow, like, nope, can't hack it in the NFL. Like, you're a rare thing in the NFL, but, there's no room for you here. Like, bullshit. They clipped him because of his, the political shit he did. I'm not even saying I agree or disagree with that. I'm just saying that's why he's not in the NFL, not because of his ability, or his lack of ability. That's absolute bullshit. Teams would get rid of him if they were like, I really want to lose games so that we can get that higher draft pick. Like, if they wanted to tank a season, we'll get rid of that guy because that guy, he has a chance to win games by getting himself out of trouble with his cannon arm and 4.6 40 speed. The freak. This guy knows nothing about sports. And Kyle should have killed him on that just to bury him even further. I mean, Kyle won the debate. That one's just obvious he won the debate. But that would have just extra buried him. Yo, you don't even know shit about football either, man. Where are you going to go? Anyways, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment, agree, disagree. Please prove to me that Colin Kaepernick cannot survive in the NFL. Please tell me that it was his ability. His ability is the reason why he's not in the NFL. Then tell him, and he can probably throw you 50 yards. He'll probably pick you up and fucking hurl your ass 50 yards. Yeah, you're just not strong or fast enough to be in the NFL, man. You're not good enough. Fuck out of here. Fucking, like, dude, go in your backyard or go to a baseball showcase and throw a baseball 95 miles an hour and watch them pick you up like that immediately. I don't care what age you are either. You could be 60 years old. Go out there and throw a ball 95 miles an hour. They're like, this could be a good investment here. We have money laying around. We can give him a couple $100,000. Sign him. See what he does. Guys like that will always get a chance somewhere. Right? Where'd Tebow go? Right from the NFL to getting signed by the Mets. Even though he's like, oh, okay, you're not a polished baseball player, but we'll take a chance on you because you're 6'5", whatever he is, 240, strong as fuck, and pretty and quick for your size. We will take you immediately and see what happens. Go on, man. Let's be real here. All right, that is it for me. Don't forget to donate to Devon's Journey to Recovery. GoFundMe link in the description box. And with all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in, and then you wanna get out. When you get the money to buy yourself a car.